In this lecture, as we are already printing lines which are without any issue, we can print lines with space tab issues. So we can write, after checking if in line is any space tab issue, print number of a line which has some issue. Basically, if the code goes here, this line needs to have some issue. Remember on continue command, which would jump on another loop when no space or tab issue is found. So we are printing line number of a line with some issue. And this output also needs to be redirected to our temporary file. Now, what we need to do? We need to print on the same line as is line number, spaces and tabs as red background at the beginning of line. So we are just writing comment about that. And we also need on the same line print part of line which is correct, which doesn't have any space tabs at the beginning and at the end of line. And we also need to print on the same line spaces and tabs as a red background, which are at the end of line. So now, how to print spaces and tabs as a red background at the beginning of a line? For that, we will use bash regular expression. So, just now, create variable called regexstart, which is regex for matching spaces or tabs at the beginning of a line. And remember that bash uses extended regular expression. So it is slightly different from what we have seen in SED command, which uses basic regular expression. And also create variable called regexend, which matches spaces and tabs at the end of line. So notice that here in extended regular expression we are not using backslash before plus symbol. Now we can, for space tab issues at the beginning of a line, ask if regexstart variable matches our line. And if yes, if regex start variable matches our line, we know that we have space tab issues at the beginning of a line. So now we need that part which matches regex. We need to put that part into red background. So use echo command with e and n parameter. E parameter will allow us to use and interpret special characters. For example, it transfer \e left bracket 41m into red background. So everything we now print will be in red background. So we can print value of variable bash rematch because this matches all spaces and tabs at the beginning of a line. And we can finish with \e left bracket 49m, which means default background. This output we can redirect, of course, to our temporary file. So one time more, we asked if a line matches regular expression regex start, and if yes, we know that there is space or tab issue at the beginning of a line, so we are taking that wrong space tab part from the beginning and putting it into red background. So if we test it, I can see on the first line only some red background. Great! When I fix it using -f parameter, I don't see any red background. Good. We can recheck it. No errors here. When we add few spaces, tabs at the beginning, so open our test file and add few spaces or tabs at the beginning of some line, and add some spaces also in another line, and also some tab. Now we can save this file and recheck it by our script. We see red background only in lines which were edited. Great! But we don't see here what is space and what was tab. So we can definitely make it more visible in following lectures.